Welcome to Make It Happen Monday, my weekly dose of healthy inspiration. Today I want to share how you can get the best bargains in the produce aisle, get the most bang for your buck. First, I want you to know that it really is a myth that healthy eating has to be more expensive. Studies have proven that you can eat really healthily on a very limited budget. There are foods in every aisle in the grocery store where you can trade up nutrition for price. That is a fact. And there's no better place to get incredible bargain, to get an incredible return on your investment than the produce aisle, which is the healthiest part of the grocery store. Okay, and if you think about what fruits and vegetables offer in terms of, first of all, pleasure and how great, for me, all of them taste, or many of them taste, and then you think about what it does for your health, your quality of life, your energy, your vitality, the ability to protect you from disease, their ability to make you more productive at work, and how that can help you make more money and get more promotions. And for goodness sakes, how it can help you on healthcare costs. I mean, the single leading cause of personal bankruptcy is medical illness. And we know that so much of diseases people suffer from could have been avoided through proper nutrition. In fact, the top cause of death was combining disease and death. The top cause of disease worldwide is now diet. Diet is the leading cause of death worldwide. So don't ever complain about the cost of foods when, oh my gosh, what they can do for you. It's just an enormous return on your investment. So what are some simple ways that you can save right in the produce aisle? So look for locally grown or in season signs. Typically, these are going to be cheaper than those that are not. Plus, it's going to be fresher, and fresher is healthier and tastier. You can always buy in bulk. You can get big bags of apple, often big bags of citrus, big bags of onions, sweet potatoes, and other items, and other forms of produce, but those are real commonly available bulk purchase items. If you do this, you can save up to 40%. I always think sweet potatoes and onions are so shelf stable. Particularly buy in bulk of the things that can sit in your cupboard for a long time. It just it's a no-brainer to do that. Look for store specials. Every single produce aisle at any given moment has got something that's on special, multiple things typically on special. Again, you can get a much better bargain there. If produce is priced based on weight, a couple things you want to do. You want to shake off any water, right? You don't want to be paying for the water. And you want to buy those that have the most edible portions. Remember that you're going to pay for convenience. So although I have nothing against buying things pre-washed and pre-sliced and diced or chopped, there's nothing wrong with that. But just know that you will pay more for that. You're going to save if you're willing to wash, slice, and dice and chop yourself. Plus, I find that kind of part of the meditation of cooking. Know that fresh is typically it is cheaper than frozen. So a lot of people don't know that. I mean, their value, and frozen vegetables are great because they last a long time, but typically fresh are actually cheaper. The reduced produce section, where you can get things for practically nothing. These are things that are getting a little old, or a little blemished, or a little bruised. Those things are fantastic for putting in soups, for putting in stews, for putting in your smoothies, for baking with them. I mean, no one's gonna, it's not gonna make a difference to anyone, particularly if you use them in that form. And again, you can get things at bargain basement. Is that the right way to say that? Basement bargain prices. And lastly, I want you to know that the great news is that some of the healthiest of all forms of fruits and vegetables are the cheapest. And I'm going to give you the list. And again, and you know, there's some occasionally some exceptions depending on like crazy weather patterns or a store that might be doing something a little different. But typically, sweet potatoes, cabbage, and by the way, those two veggies are going to give you the single highest nutritional firepower value. It's extraordinary. If you look at what those two vegetables give you and what you pay per unit, you know, whatever measure they use, I mean, there's not a better deal of anything you could eat. You know, and there's not a better health value out there than cabbage, particularly red cabbage and sweet potatoes. So back to the list of the cheapest veggies, which are often the healthiest. Sweet potatoes, cabbage, carrots, leafy greens, particularly spinach. Spinach is typically the cheapest of the greens. Onions, broccoli stalks, cauliflower heads, and with the fruits, citrus, apples, pears, watermelon, cantaloupe, and plums. So thankfully, again, those are just awesome. Ones that, you know, pretty much, you know, staples, particularly when they're in season in my home. They will give you the most nutrients per dollar spent. And I want you to get excited about produce because I want you to eat it like your life depends on it, because it does! With that, I look forward to seeing you in the produce aisle. Thank you.